First rotation from the mid laners will dictate a lot of this game because all of these side lanes are very volatile.
Oh my goodness! Did you see this? Poor Nine. He hit Miracle like 7 times without his passive going off. There was, I think, a very small chance that maybe he could have actually killed Miracle or at least threatened him a little bit. Instead, Swashbuckles up. He's not going to get it off. First blood goes to Miracle in the Pango that fared so well for him in NA. It looks like he did try and go for it, but Nine barely managed to get his level 6 here, and he's doing some good amount of damage to Miracle. Miracle is actually going to die.
Close.
You still be in your safe lane at this point in the game. I believe you like to call it dead lane.
It's really bad if you end up dead there in that lane.
Rolling on out. Weehaw, he's going to start taking away some of the damage from Nine while he's stunned up, but he's not going anywhere. It looks like he is just going to be controlled up and pretty easily killed. A very big kill. Focus on this game is being able to stack up a whole lot for this PA. She gets the Battle Fury. She farms a bunch of Ancient stacks and goes from there. GH is going to find the opening here, just poking at the PA. Literally taps him and it tries to TP out, but the coil is there. GH has been caught and doesn't really have a way out of this one. All he can really hope to do is just buy some time, but not very much of that is left for him.
As they smoke up the top, looking to wrap around Nine and Viver.
They're going to reveal him. The Razor pops him out. He's immediately going to be spotted by the wards, but at the same time, Nine is going to be unable to get any abilities off thanks to that Orchid Rush from Miracle. It does cost Weehaw his life.
Solo kill threat on pretty much any hero in the game. You got Dooms, Necros, Timbersaws, Venos, Vipers. These are heroes that if you deal with them with one hero, it's usually just doom, literally, for that hero. So you either get to gank them as 3 or 4 or just never go there.
Oh, he doesn't get it off. Miracle instantly hits the Orchid as he Astral steps on top of him. Now it's not gonna pop just from that. GH will have to get his Vendetta hit in. That being said, 33 gets a really good wall out. If he'd only caught Miracle, it would have been even better. They've got this really nice ward set up right now, and I think they're just waiting for their opportunity to be able to catch him with some sort of disable. Weeha's going to come in and create a late chaos here with his fresh BKB. He's going to quickly run down Viver, who gets saved by the mech, but that's only going to last him an extra second or two. Fada also going to die by the wayside here as NIGMA look to be able to take this tier 2 tower before the 20-minute marker. Like, maybe it's 2 Roshans, maybe it's just like controlling the map until you get a huge lead to actually close out the game. You feel like NIGMA's in any... Oh, hold up, Skeeter. They're actually going to go for this, but the Rolling Thunder was already out from Nine. Problem is, he didn't hit Miracle right away, and Skeeter's already taken so much damage. He's trying to blink the way, but Weehaw is able to chase him down. Only still a bit of pittance of damage, but it'll be enough to be able to run down Viver, that's for certain. Meanwhile, Nine still hunting for that one kill, is going to chase out to get it. Miracle finally does go down. The rest of NIGMA quick to retreat here now that they've lost their carry / mid player. Run down a lane and push it a bit without any real inherent danger. And Kuro could back up if he wants to. Of course, he's currently trying to set the trap here. Nine, they know what's coming. They see it off the sentry. Nine's going to try and roll through as much as possible to be able to save his allies, but neither one of his supports will survive. And if he's not careful, he could get caught as well. It's going to keep running all the way across the river, and Tundra are not going to go for that chase. They choose to chill out and farm a little bit. Fada may be dying here. He does have 10 stick charges, but with a Void Remnant back, that will ensure the kill. And unfortunately, a Hex doesn't stop that.
The Lotus Orb, it's good against the Orchid for himself. It's good against the Roar and the Static Link for the PA. Really enables Skeeter to carry this game once he hits his timing, so I really like that out of him.
Trying to help out Viver. They give him the whip. They tell him, get the hell out of here. What are you doing? Nine. Oh, he's going to be saved by a huge play from 33 with that vacuum with a 3-man onto the wall. GH, they've already taken out the Aegis here, and if they can actually catch Miracle before he jumps away, but no, he gets the Dissimulate off just before Viver could catch him with the shackles. Sadly.
They could blow NIGMA up if they ever catch them out of position.
Oh, they caught him. Lead off with the Hex. Can they get the Shackle in time? They will. They just need one more little crit, and they've got him. Miracle goes down. Weeha's going to man up here with his BKB, looking to be able to chase down Skeeter. Whip himself for the extra movement speed. Should be able to find him. Yes, he gets the AoE. That's going to be enough, but now he is certainly dead as Primal Roar. Lotus Orb bounce back right back at you. Mind Control, you may be caught as well here as he TP'd into this fight, so they could just slow roll it if they want to. Mind Control has no way to get out of this one, so big turnaround from Tundra. BSJ on point as always. You say they can make a comeback out of this, and that is just one iteration of it. A really good fight for Tundra.
to make that trade. They weren't like, we're going to get out on the map, but NIGMA could have Roche. Especially when you have Darkseer, right?
Yeah, for sure. They do have very good team fight around that Roshan pit.
Razor?
They're going to try and jump Wee here and see if they can pop him real quickly. Now, he does have the Aegis, of course, but still. They catch him a second time. They're going to throw out the wards just around Weehaw. He doesn't have an easy way out of that one. Quickly kills a ward and runs away. Still, though, the Rolling Thunder, they managed to catch Miracle as he tried to jump in with the Astral Step. Now, Coil goes out. That's going to snap on a GH as well as 9 looks to be able to slow down even more heroes. They really want Weehaw. They know he has already used his BKB. Pulled back in by the vacuum. 9 goes for another. That's going to be Curl. Doesn't quite get the passive proc here, but still, the Arbor Corrosion, that's going to be slow enough for Skeeter to be able to catch up. They'll bring down the captain of NIGMA. And things, as you're talking about, the team fight potential of Tundra's lineup, you cannot shirk at it. You cannot scoff it off. It is real, and it is terrifying at this point.
I just think Weehaw's straight up disrespecting them by walking into that tier 1 tower without his team around. Tundra read that. I think they had the ward bottom in the jungle that saw a couple NIGMA heroes, so they felt very confident that Weehaw did not have the proper backup to be allowed to play like that. He's kind of bluffing, and if they don't have a ward, they can't call his bluff. But in this case, losing the Aegis immediately, and then, I don't know, that might just be what turns the tides of this game. Die bump?
Yeah, Skeeter banking on that crit, and he gets it. He knows there's not really going to be punishment. After all, what can Mind Control by himself really do? He could roar if he wants. Probably get that roar bounce right back to him. So he feels like he doesn't really need any damage items. He can leave that all to Skeeter. Smoke's gonna break. GH leads off for the impale. That actually misses. Fada has a chance to be able to get away, but he's caught by the Spy Carapace. They do have 9 here. Silence up for a second. Oh, they managed to catch him with a Primal Roar. No Lotus, no nothing. He's gonna try and stay alive with the swashbuckle away, but he just can't quite get it in time. A big one fight, but the Skeeter is still big, and he's still in charge, and he's still gonna run down Weehaw, as Weehaw has no hopes of being able to get out of here. Looks like Kuro is gonna be in trouble as well. Wee popping the cheese, going for the TP out. No, no, no. That's going to be denied immediately by a bash. Good try, Weehaw, but ultimately it is a resource wasted, and NIGMA, they lose that fight, Brian, and it feels like the beginning of the end here for their lineup. They're just running out of gas.
Your hero just doesn't serve its purpose anymore. Really shows how itemization can make such a large difference in these games.
Breaking Skeeter here, seeing if they can pop him real quickly. They do manage to get the pullback of the Astral Remnant, but he gets the BKB. Looks to be able to jump away, but they're going to stay on top of him, and that's enough.
Huge kill.
Tundra overstepping themselves. Oh, a Spike Carapace managed to catch Fada. The time bomb coming in. Fada stunned up for a second. Does manage to get a nice vacuum. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. A 33-9 Wombo combo will take down NIGMA. They don't need Skeeter, it seems. Not anymore. Bounty runes up. Power Rune is bottom, just an invis, so not one of those big game-changing ones. Neither team really knows that, though. For all they know, it could be a DD and all important. And then, man, that's why Miracle is going for it. He does manage to get off his BKB thanks to the interference from his allies. They control up Skeeter really nicely, slow him down. Wee looking for those last couple of hits, those wards. Now the coil is all slowing him down, but eventually the BKB fades, and they will manage to bring down Skeeter, but they're still a little bit low. And we've seen how dangerous 9 and 33 can be, but this time around, 33 will not have his day. Mind Control takes him out. Now they're going to be able to hit the impale on Fada. This is the outplay that NIGMA needed. 9 going for the TP out. No such luck here, sir. They wipe Tundra, and Tundra, Brian, they don't have buyback on some of their heroes. Round this tier 2, they gonna route it? Yeah, they're gonna go collapse in on them. Try and get the vision, immediately trying to jump onto 9. 9 pops Minotaur Horn, 33 being controlled up. They immediately roll over Biver. The coil going out, snapping onto 3. 33 tries to pull him back into the wall as best as possible, but all important that Skeeter on the side. He jumps on to GH, looking to blow him up, but he couldn't quite get it. Now he's being controlled up by Miracle, silenced, and now the damage is just raining in. He doesn't have a way out of this one. He's dead, no buyback. NIGMA, they were on the brink here of losing this game against Tundra, but 2 good fights is all it takes, as now they should be able to run down the rest. 33 just hoping to be able to buy some time, maybe turn around and kill Miracle, but he cannot, doesn't have the damage, and Tundra, doesn't have the heroes, doesn't have the buybacks to be able to hold this game. It's going to be a 2 versus 5.
Clean victory for NIGMA here, but at the end of the day, after losing 3 series in a row, you're happy to get the W game 1 after it feels like you were pretty heavily in control, but you never know. Maybe we'll see some PA rapier shenanigans, but they've got so much damage with the auras from Beastmaster and Razor. I can't imagine this game continues.
Yeah.
They do call the GG, and hey, let's just act like that middle 15 minutes didn't happen and NIGMA was smooth sailing. Obviously, 33's probably played this more than I have. I just feel like you don't have enough mana to use these spells. He's already out of mana, minute 40 into the lane.
I believe he's also going to get an early bottle, right? That's what I've seen from the offlane up.
I'm not sure what they are trying to make happen that I'm not understanding here.
Hey, 33's back, and just like that, Biver is being immediately pressured. He's probably going to have to leave lane, or probably will get killed out of this lane. As once again, we're just left with 1-man solo against 2.
As they are really trying to pick on 9 here. Weehop feels perfectly fine top. The problem with what happened top is it allows Kuroki to do whatever he wants.
GH is holding that one for him. GH has been playing with pretty much no experience, as that man's still level 2, and Kuro, who's just barely level 3, goes down again. 9 on a dominating.
But you don't usually want the Ags before the level 15, right?
Yeah, that would be true. And I would also say I feel like Yule's into Ags is a little bit more natural. Skeeter's looking to be able to run him down here. Wee's already popped his enrage, and he does get stunned up by that ink. And yeah, he hops out of that wards, but he's not going anywhere. Chained down by Skeeter. Biver's probably going to be dying to the boars, and the Necronomicon.
That's a huge kill.
He's making a break for it right now. Grab that point booster. Hand it over to 9.
He suddenly got 1,500 health. Ag Scepter Orchid, 4 Void Spirit at 14 minutes. Usually you get to choose between those two, but he's got both.
Yeah, how do you even...
Did I mention you get the stats?
And they're going to be able to go for the Morphling here, and he's going to be silenced for so long. They've got like 20 seconds of silence between the Grimstroke, 9 having an Orchid, and his double Resonant Pulse silences. It's like we are going to have a move from Mind Control towards that mid tower. As, hey, Biver, guess what, buddy? The whole zoo's coming for you.
I like the words. I like this. He's going to kill some summons.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, look at that gold. Those summons are worth more than he is.
Yeah, he got 300 gold. They got 280.
It's like a euphemism, you know? It sounds way better than it actually is.
Mind Control, he sees him with the Hawk, so he's going to have the opening once again. Biver is going to die pretty quickly. No spells being cast around.
Yeah, they see Beastmaster bottom. You can either elect to shut down that pressure or just take an objective of your own, and the Acid Spray minus armor.
I mean, the sad part is it looks like NIGMA are gonna try and put a stop to this Roshan, but they're way too slow to get here, so they effectively do neither. He doesn't get to take that tier 2 bottom or anything. It looks like he's gonna try and poke at the mid tower just a bit with some but otherwise that was totally free Roshan for Tundra, and now maybe an opening here. They're going to try and blow up 33 real quickly, and they do manage to do so, and Rage is going to be popped here as they try and back away, but the Soulbind catching the 2 of them together, double silence up as well. 9 laying out some good amount of damage with 33 coming in with a buyback with a minus armor. It might just be enough, and yes, Miracle does die. Weehop though pumping it out with the BKB, goes for Skeeter first, claims him. Fada's up next, 1 swipe should do the trick. Biver given an extra bit of movement speed by the Ink Swell is going to allow him to get away from the Ursa, but 9, he is being hunted right now and is out of Astral Steps. Gets up to the high ground. They no longer want to chase him though. They just want to take this mid tower. The factory, it's producing. He's got another Ag Scepter. Pump it out the second Aghanim Scepter, but maybe it's a tad too late here as the initiation is already out in the mid lane. Fada with his BKB has killed 1, but it wasn't really that big. Skeeter is immediately going to be E-bladed up as he tries to pop his ultimate. The Void Spear turned around by Miracle is going to be able to kill Skeeter. Very nicely played by Miracle, granting them the double kill. And now, maybe even a little bit more as they're going to dive on into this. 33 trying to crawl back slowly but surely, but a Primal Roar will stop him in his tracks. Triple kill from Miracle as they look to take down this tier 2. That Ag Scepter from 33, if it had been like 10 seconds sooner, that E-Blade on the Troll during his ultimate would have been dispelled, and Miracle might have died. I mean, to be fair,
I will say they did play offlane Alk, I think.
Yeah.
In DPC.
They absolutely did, and I'm sure they played it in some scrims before that. So I'm sure they're well aware of what kind of timings they're looking at here. As Tundra are going to start pushing out as they pick off at bottom lane by Miracle. He's not here in this fight. Tundra, they got to get something done here, but it's taking so long just to kill Kuro of all people. Skeeter. He's going to go ahead and cleanse off that slow from the Necronomicon. He's going to start running down my control, but Miracle is now back into play after getting that kill bottom lane. He's here, and he's hoping to be able to get a kill onto 9. Jump away, TP out, 9. Like, this guy is amazing, but, like, I could do this job of hitting creeps and pumping out Aghanim Scepters for other
Trust me,
people.
if you need somebody to feed in lane and then farm all game, I'm your man. Dude, I'm down.
Like, yeah, BSJ. He's ready to go. BKB gonna be bought by Skeeter. Hex goes out. Double shackles. What a big hit. NIGMA definitely overstepping their bounds in this fight as 9 gets himself stuck on with the cliff. A little bit of RTZ cosplay, but it's fine. Skeeter will hand it for you, or maybe he won't.
He's not gonna live, is he? Oh, no.
He's gonna get away because 9 was not able to help out with that fight. Oh, dear. 35-second.
I actually think that was a dire scan based on the cooldowns. It looks like they wanted to know if they're getting wrapped on from behind or from the
you're
front.
right.
We knows they're here because of that scan.
33.
Scan.
Oh, they're going to be blocked in by the wards. That's actually a really nice play from Biver. That slows down Weehaw entirely. And the shotgun going off. 9 looking to be able to execute somebody on the back line here. He's going to be able to get a nice double astral step, but it can't be matched up here. Double silence is going out. Meanwhile, Miracle is just doing work right now. Skeeter, he just destroyed them.
75 damage and 9% spell amp or whatever it is.
Well, a little bit of anti-synergy there, but it'll still be enough to get the kill. 33 should die, though. They are going to get a really nice bit of opening damage here onto Miracle, but never mind. Skeeter, just
SNY done?
Just very disappointing end to this game, because
middle tower is under attack.
You know, people keep on picking this offlane Alchemist, and I don't know any better. I'm a lowly play-by-play cast. I'm expecting to do something. Maybe this is the play right next to the tier 4s. Maybe they can actually win a fight here with the Soulbind still out. Miracle somehow still alive, morphing into strength. He's turning around and beating down 33 because he has no items. For God's sakes, Miracle, leave him be. He's given everything he has to everybody else in the game. Just let him play a little bit. Let him use his
you weren't
spell.
supposed to buy back here, man.
Oh my God,
Skeeter's
Skeeter's not going to use his BKB again. Oh dear, GG. Tundra, man, I thought they had that game won. And, you know, it's just a little bit of misplays. They lose control of that game, but okay. Redemption in game 2. They opt for the offlane Alchemist strategy.